we need to prove that the integral of 1 by z dz along a semicircular arc mod z equal to 1 from -1 to 1 is pi iota or negative pi iota according as the arc lies above or below the real axis. Suppose this is your real axis. If the arc lies above the real axis from -1 to 1, then what would be the result of this integral, right? Pi iota or minus pi iota? This we will check, right? So this will be the case 1, and the case 2, if the arc lies below the real axis, then from -1 to 1, what could be the result of this integral again? Pi iota or minus pi iota? This we will check. So let's move on to the solution. This is important one. Case 1, if the semicircle lies above the real axis, right? Then the integration of 1 by z dz from -1 to 1 point. Now in polar form, I take z to be equal to e the power iota theta, right? Then dz will be e the power iota theta into iota d theta. We have to move from -1 to 1. What is the value of theta at -1? It is pi, and at 1 it is 0 degree. So this is equal to the integration of 1 divided by z. I'm writing this e the power iota theta, then dz e the power iota theta multiplied with iota d theta, and the limits of theta from pi to 0. Cancelling this, taking iota outside, the integrand is 1. Integrating 1 with respect to theta, we get theta. So this is iota into theta, limits from pi to 0. Putting the upper limit for theta, we get 0, minus putting the lower limit, we get pi. So the answer is minus pi iota if the semicircle is above the real axis. Now the another case, if the semicircle is below the real axis, here theta will be equal to then pi, and here it is 2 pi, because we are moving along the semicircle arc below the real axis. So again we have to write here 1 divided by, okay, taking z to be equal to again e the power iota theta, and dz will be then e the power iota theta multiplied with iota d theta, and the limits of theta from pi to 2 pi, because we have to move from -1 to 1. So limits pi to 2 pi. This is very important. Please take care of this. Cancelling this, taking iota outside of this integral. Integrand is 1. Integration, it will be theta, and the limits from pi to 2 pi. So this is iota, putting the upper limit, we get 2 pi, minus lower limit, we get this to be pi. So this is equal to pi iota. So when the semicircle is below the real axis, the arc when it is below the real axis, the answer is pi iota, right? So this is how we evaluate this kind of integrals. Okay, thank you.